Alright, welcome back to Monster Train 2. Let's remind ourselves what happened last time. Oh, 4 in a row. I think we had Shardtail Queen doing the Fledgling Imp thing. Branded Warrior was useless, I do remember that. Horned Warrior was both our tank and our carry. And 3 Crucible Stewards behind him. Very interesting. And then my favorites, Imp in a Box. Did important work as well. Paragon Brain Spike. Metallurgy for defensive capabilities. And with all of the salvage and metallurgy, we had plenty of cards to chew through and 3 Crucible Stewards to take advantage of it. Very fun run. Today, I kind of had the brief inspiration to take on Little Fate. Little Fate Forge Path or Smelt Path? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Let's take Smith just to mix it up. And we'll see what happens here, huh? Alright. Of course, we picked Little Fade Railforged. We have Seraph of Corruption, Fleshweaver of More Mass, and Strixen Hallow of the Bloody Harvest Pyre Entropy. 2 Entombed Explosives, 2 Renovates, and a Wickless Baron. Alright, we have the hintings of a Harvest Path here. We do have 2 Entombed Explosives, and Encased Ember is right here for us. Lost Luggage is good too, really good card. Or artifact, rather. So we'll take Encased... What's it called? Encased Ember, yes. Yes. I was hoping for Eternal Flame. Can you play Little Icarus here? Lots of armor, right? I think we'll try it. The Burnout Path makes less sense to me. Alright, Wickless. Little Fate. Steward. Alright, let's get this Ember out. Which won't do anything at the moment. One second, please. Alright, where are we at now? Let's do primitive mode. With spikes 9. Alright, Collector is lost on us. Can live with that. Go ahead and play Little Fade, and we'll Smith twice. This is the last wave. Alright. So Little Fade burns out. I guess this doesn't really matter here as far as I can tell. hallowed drippings, hallowed wicklash, and another entombed explosive with an ember. Smithing is not getting rid of cards for us. We currently do not have smelt capabilities. I'm just gonna skip. Skip for me, please. I wonder if boilerplate is the play here. Just get big armor on little fade. Spikes 13. I'm gonna try it. Alright, multi-strike large stone. Alright, so there's our Crucible Steward. There's a way to delete cards from the deck. Okay, we'll take it. I'm gonna put multi-strike on the Baron, and we are suddenly out of money. That sucks. Kind of wanted this large stone. I'm gonna go ahead and take 14. Do I want to do that? This isn't our prime source of damage, so I'm gonna wait on that one. And I think instead, let's get rid of a Shield Steward. Keep going. Fire Damper, 1 less Ember per turn. Alright, what do we got? Smith, that's 3 kills for... Or just 2? Let's get rid of the shard. I do want this money, unfortunately. Full Fade does burn out, which is nice. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking about the next turn. We'll just finish this one first. Alright, let's consume the Ember. Primitive Mold. We can Primitive Mold again. I think this will just solve it. Yeah, I wish Little Fade was available. Slight misplay, I think. But we continue on. Dripball, Molten Encasement, Entombed Explosive. Stealth could be nice, but Dripball is just one of the goats. Metallurgy, Hammerfall, Machinist Tome. We do have Pyroentropy here, so I think smelting is the priority for me. Yeah, Steel Guard, not too useful. Hammerfall, less so. Metallurgy it is. What Seraph do we have? Corruption. I'm gonna keep looking at unit upgrades here. Alright, quick and multi-strike again. Scrap Harvest Forge Steward. Let's, it says Harvest on it, so I'm gonna take that. Double multi-strike on the Baron, I will do it. Put extra health on the salvage machine, and then let's delete 1 Spear Steward. Check the old event, Purge your champ. Nah. Let's hit it, baby. Fully deployable. Alright, let's consume a shard. We'll play Drip Ball as well. Alright. Well, big turn for the Harvesters, right? Alright, 25 plus 6 does not get us to where we want to be, unfortunately. One, two, three, primitive mold. That's not a little fade. There's one big Baron already. I'd like to see it. Alright, I think in this position, first of all, let's consume an Ember. Metallurgy, another Ember. I have 29 Forge points. That's pretty dang good. Alright, let's turn Forge points on. Play the boilerplate. Oh my god. Put the burnout. Oh god. Maybe we did want a burnout card. Alright, lots to do here. Let's play the Drip Ball again. As many kills as possible there. $215, armor up. Little fight. Wow, not a single primitive mold, huh? Cool. Let's do Smith 29. What the heck? Alright, I think in this position I'm going to turn on Forge points. Just play Big Steward. Alright, I would like my little fade. Might have been a mistake, yeah. Can't smelt anything, huh? Alright, I think I want to play 3 primitive molds in a row. See if I can get a little fade out. Come on, little fade, let me see you. There she is. 19. Wow. Alright, hopefully it's a lot of kills. Alright, Hallowed Halls. Ugh. I just feel like I don't want to play Hallowed Halls this run. Fused Weaponry is not viable at the moment. Let's click Foundry Line here. Alright, and then more options of the same. I'm going to skip. We'll dupe the Baron. Most likely. I'm going to take card draw here. I think that's the one thing we're lacking at the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and indeed dupe that Baron. Alright, now do we do holdover dripfall or holdover primitive mold? That is the question. Or we could endless. You know, I'm gonna grab one bout of endless here. That lets us hold over dripfall. You can slap spell chain on it too. That's fine. Alright, let's back out of here. We'll dupe the Baron like we said. I think it's pivotal to get rid of these stewards, so I'm going to do that. Alright, this is actually pretty good for us, I think. Give me a tomb. Alright, Ember. And who do we want to armor up here? You can get to 5 armor. Or 5 overall health. Kind of want to keep it off the salvage machine. Yeah, because fate is endless. And the Baron will scale. So we'll do this. Let's renovate upstairs. Alright. Well, forge points are on. Let's turn them off. We do have foundry line here. So let's play the Entombed. Let's play 1 Smith in the Dripfall. Metallurgy, this, and then we'll play Foundry Line. Keep the Smith, I suppose. Alright, what do we got here? Tripfall, the Collector, in case we can collect it. Salvage machine, RIP. Let's just play this out, I think. Barons are a little corrupted there. Do I want to do this? Let's keep the little fade cooking. I'm gonna actually do that. Play it on the Baron. Alright, everyone dies. Metallurgy. Our little fade still dies. I think I do want that. Smith, Smith, Smith. Yeah, let's go ahead and play this big steward. The car crash card could be good in this deck. Just now I'm thinking. I think all this drip falling is going to bite me in the ass, isn't it? Primitive mode. Okay. So there is the boss. Kills one. That does nothing. Okay, good. Alright, what's happening upstairs? Do we clear? Let's drop you down. We'll fade you out into play. Metallurgy. .440, Smith. Renovates. And we're clear. We get a little fade out, and then stun. Guessing the Barons have to get this kill, so it probably doesn't matter, but... Alright, end turn. Yeah. Votivary. Mortal Entrapment is a crazy good card. Subsuming Blade. I'll take Entrapment. Alright, Fire Shock, Punching Wall, Machinist Tome. I'm gonna have to master this card sometime. I don't quite understand the purpose of it, to be honest. So we'll skip for now. Alright, we can dupe, we can Merchant of Arms, Remnant Banner. Yeah, let's go here. Alright, me shield, trap, shoot, spell second. Alright, ladies of the various places. No thanks, I think, for this run. Meat shield, trap, shoot. Spell sanctum. Trap shoot would be nice. We have a lot of days options though, so I'll skip. Alright, let's take both of these. Give me one more Baron. Let's get greedy. Titan Skin for sure. Play like this, I think. Calcified numbers are so nice, man. They're so good. If I do this, you get a kill. And let's expand our floor. Turn off Forge Points too. Little fade. And renovate. I feel like this clan is just mega broken. Mega broken. Yeah, I mean, our Barons are doing 600 damage here. This. another shard, I suppose. 2 waves remaining. We should probably play this boilerplate. Play the steward upstairs. Oh, my hand is full. Derp. Alright, let's play the other Baron. We'll play the Drip Ball, and then I'm going to play Foundry Line. Card to keep. Too explosive. Enter. End turn. Memorial for the Melted again. Wicked Blaze, assuming Blade. That's a nope. Armament Drive, Car Collapse. We have so many other sources of damage, and Car Collapse is not entirely necessary, so I'll just skip. It'd be fun to play though. Alright, do we have any opportunity to upgrade units? Entombed Explosives don't really need anything. Spear Steward needs to be deleted. We should heal at some point. Looks like we have to take a steel shop to heal. Let's save it for the end. There's a dupe there as well. Let's go right. Spell Chain. I don't think so. Permafrost on Mortal Entrapment is quite nice. Make it just cost 1. As promised, Spear Steward, you're gone. Duplicate a card. Need one more Mortal Entrapment. Sounds fun. Well, I might be in a little trouble. Let's do this. Fine. He's fine. Alright, when in doubt, we'll just reform, I suppose. Oh no, all my shit is dying. No, let's go top floor. We'll get another shot at the armor. Play a little fade. Yeah. Let's get the Entombed Explosive out. Oh, he's still dazed. Let's just daze more then. We lost our ability to consume cards. At least for the moment. Alright, Morta for the Melted first. Primitive Mold. think I'm probably playing this fight wrong. I'm not used to having to think here. Let's just play... Alright, there he is. That's what I wanted to do. I love it. It does burn out. It's annoying. Little fade, get in there, kid. Ruthless Baron. Crucible Stew! I think dropping you down is kind of cool. Alright, how should we play this? Oddly enough, I think you drip fall your own. Yeah, okay. That kills Strix. I only have one Ember left. Alright, get in there, baby. Do we have enough drip fall? We do not. That'll do it. One more kill for the fade. Formless Child, Devourer of Death, Sacrificial Resurrection. 6 sac res here. I'm gonna take more space to get us rolling at the start there. Let's actually heal up here. Alright, Endless. Alright, we have some options. Let's check this first. Fight Club Steward's Quarters. Bloodthirsty Blade. Too late for all that, I think. $101 spikes. Yeah, we're running out of benefit for the permanent path. I'm gonna take another Eternal Flame. Let's do Endless on the Crucible Steward and Health. Crucible Steward is just a way to be deleting cards here. Can remove a card from our deck. Or not. Let's reroll. Alright, Burnout 1 is nice for Entombed Explosive. You could go Large Stone here on Salvage. If you wanna. Alright, we don't need the money at this point, I think. I think we're pretty good. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Let's go Crucible Steward first. And what do we have here? A bunch of nonsense, really. I really want to do this, but I don't want to eat my mortal entrapment. Oh, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? Just renovate, I suppose. Yeah, these, Damn barons are getting chewed up. Alright. Little fade. Smelty smelt. A little double drop. 2 more left. What? Oh, I do have 2 of them. Holy damn. Alright. Just gotta get these barons scaled up, you know? Right, there's Memorial. We'll fade out. Let's metallurgy down here. Alright. Stuff is starting to die. Barons are just taking a beating. Absolute wreckage. Alright, I think Immortal Entrapment him. Triple there. That's a clear. 8 days, okay. 8 days a week. Put out the tomb. Cannot consume anything. We'll just play the shard. Little fade go! And then daze my man twice. Turn on the forge points, put on the boilerplate. And hope it works out that Little Fade gets as many kills as possible. Oh, boo. Portal Entrapment again, resin removal. Let's take resin removal here. Magnetic relay. Non-champion friendly unit. Nah. Not needed. Alright, we're very near max health, so we can go either direction. What do we dupe if we want to dupe? You know, let's do it. Resin block. Okay. I'll take both of those. That's fine. More mortal entrapment. Heal up. That's not fine. We'll find ourselves a Seraph. I think we'll just start with the Entombed Explosive. Is that what we want? Alright, and then I guess doesn't really do anything, does it? Alright, waves are cleared. We'll fade you back in. Now Immortal Entrapment. 369. And here I will go ahead and Foundry Line. The whole shebang. Let's keep one primitive mold, I suppose. Okay, little fade back in front. Let's go ahead and get this hammer on. And I think, let's let Fade keep dying. We'll play Dripfall. Alright, Memorial. Alright, we do have Sacrificial Resurrection. And yeah, let's go ahead and play. Get rid of all that crap. Don't need a ton of forge points here. Come on, little Faye, get in there, baby. Now, let's just go ahead and get this scrap metal out of the way. Permanent molds are not very useful. Resin removal very much is useful. Oh, Little Fade died. Interesting. Alright, let's get rid of all this. I don't want that. Handful, you dummy! Oh, great play. Okay. Alright, Little Fade. I already played my boilerplate. What's happening? Oh, I didn't. I thought about it. Alright. Let's just... I think we won. I think we've won. Alright, nothing doing up there, huh? Let's just make sure we don't take any damage. Get in there, draft. Oh, I can't play him. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's fight the boys. Let's fight these weirdos. Same idea. Oh no, they're dying. I'm just gonna take that, unfortunately. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 available. We're good here. Little fade. Oh, crap. I do want that card. Alright, now I get to watch the flame flicker for several minutes to years to maybe even millennia. Oh, look, okay, never mind. Yeah, I forgot I had the Ember Staff there, didn't I? So let's not play too eagerly in Metallurgy. There's the hammer. We apply the hammer. Just thinking about whether I went on the front or the back. Let's play there. Okay. Baron's looking strong. Sometimes they struggle to accelerate in this fight. But I think we're just fine here. And let's get Crucible Steward out again to consume this Ember. Alright, Wickless Baron. This is annoying, he's got 2 burnout. Have to be played every 2 turns. Let's play Mortal and this. Just take the curse, I suppose. Baron always burns out, unfortunately. This one is a wrap. Doesn't remove burnout though, does it? This did take quite a bit to get going, didn't it? Wave 8. What are we doing? Don't do that. I'm just gonna wait for the Pyrolites here, so quick end turn. Forge points on, little fade, go. 54 armor, nice. GG. Forge a tomb, sure. Alright, good game. Take a look at what we had. Savagery and Entropy down early. Salvage Machine, Crucible Steward combo. Crucible Steward just there to eat cards. The Harvestmen trifecta, a couple Entombed Explosives, and a little bit. Fun run. That was a cool one. Railforged is just stupidly strong. Melting is one of my favorite clans, and they're also very strong. IMO. 163rd Titan win. Oh, we've already done Little Fade and Wormkin. Interesting. Guess we gotta do Little Fade Umbra, so it's kind of annoying. Alright, let's take a look. Little Fade, Little Icarus, attack gain 174, okay. Spikes gain 174. Man, that is... those are some words. Little Fade, Little Icarus, Spikes gain. Like I said, 163rd Titan win. Let's take a look at what we had. We had the remnants, the makings, rather. Not the remnants, the other direction. The makings of a good harvest run at the start, because we started with one Wickless Baron. Double multi-strike on him. 2 Entombed Explosives as well. So that was the setup. Little Fade, Spikes path initially, but then we took 2 on the Endless path. 181 spikes, that's pretty high. I think I've gotten her to like 250 before or so. Boilerplate to mostly firm up Little Fade when we could. Memorial for the Melted, such a crazy good room. Hersel's Hammer, crazy good piece of equipment. Crucible Steward to chew up cards, get our deck smaller. Renovate was there at the start, I believe. And then, yeah, Dripfall and Mortal Entrapment. Just 2 of the best daze cards in the game, for sure. Both in the same clan, wildly enough. And everything else there was mostly to be consumed, so... yeah, straightforward deck build, at the very least. Streaks are now up to, I believe, my record. Let's take a look at the logbook real quick. Yeah, so we're currently on deck to potentially beat our Titan Cup record. I've only gotten to 5. If you've watched any of my 400 plus videos, you know that I like to experiment all the time. So not too concerned about win streaks, but I do like to see that number go up. So that's going to do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're here for the next one as well. Hopefully the streak increases. And if you did enjoy this one, please do leave me a like, subscribe if you don't mind. You can find me on Twitch. And hey, I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.